welcome, and it's time for another community shout from Show Low, hanging out here at the White Mountain Independent Conference Center. Joining me this morning, first up, I've got Mr. Steve North. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. So you had a great event. Good job with the
Spooktacular. It was really good.
Pretty kicking it. Good thing. A lot of costumes this year.
A lot of costumes, a lot of activities, a lot of people just hanging out, having a good time. It was a great event.
So everybody was complaining about parking, which means phenomenal. So and I always get a kick out of everybody wants to go like, well, we got to do something about parking. Okay, it's the biggest event probably you have down there. Probably even bigger than the farm market or anything else.
Oh yeah, by far.
So yeah, it's going to be the one that stresses it. So that's the way it is.
Yeah, if you look around a little bit, there's quite a bit of parking down there. You may have to walk a little bit further, but that's okay.
Well, just some of the restaurants are like, well, they took up all our parking, and I'm like, well, that's sort of like we got to have events to draw people.
There are a lot more people downtown. They're going to come into your establishment too. So
they definitely know about it. So it's the time to do the samples and hang out and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Cool. Yep. But congrats on that. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, so next up, what do we got?
Well, next up we have actually a series of two events.
Okay.
Well, it's one event, two separate months.
Okay.
Santa Show Main Street obviously puts this on every year, but it's called Santa and the Shops on Gingerbread Lane. The first event, of course, it's already here. It's next Friday and Saturday, November 10th and 11th.
That's why I had you come in today.
It's both days. Friday hours are 12 to 6, Saturday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and it's located at the City Campus Gym, which is at 620 East McNeil in Show Low.
Right.
And what this is it's kind of a unique event. It's all indoors. It's kind of like an indoor holiday shopping mall. So we have about 50 local merchants selling a variety of different products. You can if you're looking for something unique, a holiday gift for family, friends, whatever, you'll find it here. There's a little bit of everything. We've got, of course, handmade goods, soaps, jewelry, wood products, LuLaRoe jewelry.
Everybody's got LuLaRoe, right?
Yeah, baked goods. Pretty much anything you can find here. Even holiday decorations. If you're looking for unique holiday decorations, we actually have a vendor that's going to be selling that too. So
very good.
A little bit of everything, and then we'll also have Santa Claus on hand both days for the entire day.
Nice.
For photo ops for the kids.
Very cool.
If you want to bring your kids in and have photos taken with Santa, he'll be there.
Nice. So it's indoors.
It is.
It's climate controlled. You don't have to worry about rain or anything like that.
Nope.
Warm. There's restrooms.
There is restrooms.
And, if somebody will have snacks and stuff like that, but that's not even really a big concern because usually you stop in, you're out. It's real close to the parking lot, so taking stuff out to your car is easy.
Yep.
And, there's a lot of local vendors. Some people think it's a lot of people from out of town, but it's actually a lot of local people doing this that just don't have a brick and mortar place that they sell from.
Yeah, the vast majority, I would say 95% of them are local, small businesses. And as you say, the majority of them don't have a brick and mortar. They're operating out of their homes, garages, whatever. And so this is our opportunity to provide them a venue to kind of juice up their sales for the holiday season.
Right.
Many of them struggle and don't have large marketing budgets to get out there and generate some sales for the holidays. So we're doing our best to try to help them out.
Very cool. So I'm looking at your chart there, and I see a couple empty spots. So if there's a vendor out there looking, you still have some spots available.
I think these are full.
Wow.
This is about a day or two old, and they've filled up since then.
Okay.
So they're
Wow. Okay.
So we are.
Now you're on the waiting list.
You are. We actually do have a waiting list.
So
we are full. We have a waiting list. If you're interested in doing this, you can certainly get on the waiting list. And we sometimes have a few people drop out the last minute.
Things happen.
We'll fill you in. But you can call Diana at 928-532-2680.
Okay.
Get on the waiting list, and she'll get you in if we have space available.
Very cool. We'll put that number down below and all the information. That's a Show Low Main Street production. I don't know if I said that right, but that's what it is. But it's of course supported by the city of Show Low.
Yep.
Thank you very much for your time, Steve.
Thank you, sir.
And once again, great job on Spectacular Fest.
Appreciate that.
Hey, I'm going to have another person here at least waiting for them to arrive, so hang on for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, still hanging out here at the White Mountain Independence Conference Room, and joining me now, the one, the only,
The one and only.
Mr. Jimmie Applegate.
The one and only.
The one, the only
Yeah.
Mr. Jimmie Applegate. There's not another Jimmie Applegate.
There is not.
Oh, whew, thank God.
Yeah. Good for you. You know, there was a guy, I worked in Phoenix for many, many years. There was a guy down there that owned restaurants,
Oh, yeah?
Jimmie Applegate, and spelled his name the same way I do.
With an IE?
Yeah,
Oh,
with an
wow.
IE. And
Okay.
so you have to be his son or grandson. Or, no, I never met the guy.
So is Jimmy short for James or not?
Mom calls me James. I'm named after my uncle Jimmy. That's where the spelling comes from.
Okay.
And that's where Jimmy comes from.
Oh,
so.
you know, sometimes it's that way, sometimes it isn't. Like Rob is short for Robert.
Robert, yeah, it's James. But I
yeah.
only hear that from Mom.
Yeah.
If I hear that.
And then it's
or the other one.
Does the
James
hairs go up on the
Kenneth.
back of your neck
Yeah.
and hear James? This is,
I'm
and then
like,
you get the
holy
middle
crap.
name too. Then
James
yeah.
Kenneth. Yes, Mom. What the heck did I do wrong? That, yes.
It's all that small town.
Everybody,
fun
there's
stuff.
not a person out there.
Oh, no.
Every
Yeah.
single person. Mom says your full name. Your radar is on. You're like, I screwed up. Son of a gun. Yeah.
Cool. So we just came from the Chamber breakfast. Another great
Yeah,
breakfast. Those
yeah.
are good things.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. The Chamber has a lot of benefits that a lot of people don't understand. The marketing aspect is one thing, but the networking aspect is probably the stronger
Yeah.
of all of it. It's just interfacing with small businesses and other people that are in the community.
That's the one where you've got to participate in, or that benefit doesn't become realized
Yeah.
to you, you know? And it's unfortunate because those are the bigger benefits.
Yeah.
You know, I always try to tell people, look, when I first made it to this mountain, I started two businesses. Well, I started up one and then I edified another one. Zero, no offense to any other marketing, but I didn't spend any marketing money on podcasts. I didn't spend any marketing money on radio. I didn't spend any written or paper ones. And they're all beneficial and productive for what you're going to do, depending on what it is you're going to do. I spent all my time and effort. I joined 4 chambers of commerce. I went to every single event. I got on all the committees, and I was out doing everything. And $2 million a year for that first business after 2 years of production. And all of it was from just being out there. So
Well, I'll tell you the difference.
Networking.
Like what I do is not market. I don't sit here and tell people about businesses. I bring the people in to tell them about their own business.
Yeah.
Because people really want to connect with the people that are doing it, and mostly that's why I do events coverage. Like this show, the Community Shout, where anybody can come in, talk about an event. It's really about the people that are putting it on and
Yeah.
that kind of interface with the community.
Bringing it
So
together.
speaking of which, there's one thing that everybody does every year that for some businesses it costs a lot of money. Like I segued that.
That was good.
It costs a lot of money to put on a Christmas party.
It does.
For me at Birdman Media, you've got a couple people maybe want to bring some clients. It's
Yeah.
like, to have the whole thing set up and have to pay for catering, all of that.
Well, it's if you do what the whole thing that you want to do.
Right.
I want to have the cool dinner. I want to have the decor, and I want to have something I can give to my employees. If you do the whole thing, you've spent a truckload of money.
You're at least $1,000.
Yeah.
At least.
And so
No problem.
that's where the Christmas party idea
Cool.
came from. It was actually our board of directors sat in a room and said, "Hey, if we're going to do it, we got to do something different." And Rob, you were in that meeting, but really it was let's do a party, a holiday party, that would be a benefit to the members of the chamber. Where people, look, you just pay one fee, $35 a head. We're going to take care of decor. We're going to take care of food. We're going to take care of entertainment. We'll have a photo booth. We'll have a DJ. We'll have dancing. Show up. Everybody will be there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the other part of it too. You have a smaller crew.
Right.
It's like you, Allie, a couple other people, maybe a couple clients.
And maybe I'll bring a couple clients. Yeah.
Right.
So 10 people. If I'm looking at
And
10
your
people.
party of 5
Yeah.
to 10, right? As opposed to we can go over here where there's 150 to 200 people.
Right.
That's usually when people want to go to a party. That's the party they want to go to. Is everybody there? So it's a win-win and a win.
Yeah.
Really
So, and it keeps it at $35 a person.
doable. Very doable.
It's very doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're well under, because for 10 people, like I said, you'd be 1,000. You're at least half that or less
Yeah.
than $500. So.
Yeah. So listen, it's not a moneymaker for the Chamber of Commerce. Shola put it on the first year. We teamed up with Pine Top and invited them to come and help. This year I sat with Pine Top and then we brought in Snowflake Taylor and said, hey, man, more the merrier. Bring them in. And so the $35 a ticket covers our food and the room and part of the entertainment and DJ and music and and photo booth. So it's not a moneymaker for us. We have all those things coming in, and it's really just to put the event on to be a benefit for businesses and folks to say, look, don't spend a truckload.
Okay.
Come on out and do it.
So let's talk about the restrictions. First of all,
Restrictions: no marijuana.
well, no, you have to be a chamber member, right?
You have to be a chamber member.
Yes, you got to be a chamber member. So
Yeah.
this is limited to chamber members.
Yeah,
but
right.
Chamber membership is pretty inexpensive.
Pretty easy to do these days.
Pretty easy to do. The other thing is tickets.
Tickets. So that's a big restriction, and here's why. I've never done it. I don't think Pine Top's ever done it. I know Snowflake's never done it, which is buy all your tickets in advance. We're not selling tickets at the door. Never done that. So the reason
You can't
why,
do this last second.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
The idea was for us, if we're going to keep this to a minimum that we need to do, we need to be able to give Honda an accurate number.
Right.
And so in order to do that, I've got to sell all my food up front, which means sell your tickets in advance.
Yeah.
So
the thing is everybody's like going, well, you just, if it's 60 people, you have 60 people. If it's 100, it's 100. But the thing is if you buy 100, if you tell them you want 100 persons of food, you get 100 servings of food.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
they don't.
And any
They don't.
smart caterer will
Yeah.
do 10% more, but
Right.
that's going to cover the 3 people that walk in late or after or we didn't know about, which always happens. We got that. But it's not going to cover 10, 20 more people. No way. No way.
So, and I defy you to find entertainment for $35 a night.
Yeah. You're not going to.
You're not gonna. I defy you out to dinner for $35 a person.
No.
It's kind of tough. By
Well-
the time you factor everything into it.
Yeah. And really the great hope is that the businesses out there will save a little bit on their Christmas party and then put that back out to their employees. Every employee and every employer really wants to be able to do something nice for the employees for the holidays. And so that's the opportunity. We said, look, maybe there's a couple more bucks of cash in the envelope and maybe there's another present instead of 2, something. But that's a great hope.
Anything new and exciting coming for the chamber other than, we've
God.
got the normal, we've got some ribbon cuttings and things like that.
No, it's the down season.
Right.
So I'm only working on the Derby. I have 2 Derby meetings today. Sholo Days, Leadership White Mountains, of course the Christmas party, and starting to talk about the annual banquet in February.
Right.
Because it's the downtime.
Very good. Cool. Awesome. Hey, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate
Jimmie
it.
Applegate with the Show Low Chamber of Commerce. That's going to be it for this community shout right here in Show Low at the White Mountain Independent TV headquarters, basically. It's their conference room. So I want to remind you, if you have any event you want to come out and talk about, you can come here first and third Wednesday at 10 a.m. or at the Pine Top Lakeside Studio Tuesday, the 2nd and 4th Tuesday of the month, still at 10 a.m. Any questions, just contact me either off the website. There's a little link for the email. You can email me there, or you can contact me via Facebook, the Messenger app, whatever you want to do. It's easy.
Boom.
So I'll remind you, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.